I'm Charles. Charles Malcolm Parker. Boy, you sure have a delicate touch. I didn't feel a thing.
I haven't done it yet, Ensign.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, look great there, Charles Malcolm. Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Skip. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Boy, it must be the humidity in here.
Oh.
Say, isn't she lovely?
Well, I tell you this. I'd like to have her on my side in a hand-to-hand combat.
Say, you know, Skip, I was thinking. Of course, now, if you don't like the idea, just say so, but could I ask her over to the base for dinner?
Well, isn't she a little high in the hull for you, Chuck?
You know, I bet you get kind of a kick out of seeing how frontline fighting men live. You know, what do you mean too tall? I'm 5'7".
Well, you go ahead and ask her then.
Yeah, well, maybe she is too tall.
No, come on. Now you go ask her. Now, go ahead. That's an order.
Well, all right. Aye, aye, sir.
Why didn't I just...
Come on, girl. How is it?
Lieutenant, Ensign Parker would like to know if you'd care to have dinner with us tonight at our base.
Oh, I'd be delighted, Commander.
Good.
Good. Boy, she was even better the second time.
Get this one, huh? There's a full moon out tonight. That'll help. At least it'll make him throw a longer shadow, make him look taller.
Say, how come Mr. Parker didn't pick out someone his own size? At least he'd have a fighting chance.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You just gave me an idea. Wait. There.
You're not going to operate on him with that, are you?
No, I'm going to work on his girlfriend.
Timber!
I'm going to create an illusion.
Oh, like I used to do in Vaudeville. You're going to saw her in half.
No, I'm going to bring her down to Charlie's size. Hold on. One.
Skipper-san.
Yeah?
Fuji quit.
What now?
How I make teriyaki with no shrimp? I need shrimp.
Don't we have any kind of fish?
I got some private stock. A jog of filter fish Mom sent. Well, I'd be glad to.
Gefilte fish?
Yeah. What kind of a barbarian are you? You never heard of it?
Gefilte fish?
It's an American delicacy caught off the coast of Flatbush, Fuji.
Oh, gefilte fish. Very good.
I'll get it.
Okay. Now make it fast, will you, Fuji? They'll be here quickly. There's another one here. Climb up out of there. There. Now, all right, try that one over there. Oh, perfect.
Excuse me, Skip. Didn't mean to break anything up.
Ah, come on.
Figured maybe this would liven up the party a mite. My homemade 100-proof branded peaches.
Oh, man, these got to be the happiest peaches in town. I got a hunch that right after dessert, Charlie's going to look 10 feet taller than a lady. Much obliged, Willie.
Sure thing.
Here they come now, Skip. Ooh. Hey, you guys, come here, quick. Come here. Now, look, we got to help Charlie as much as we can, right?
What else can we do, Skip?
Well, for one thing, don't stand so tall. Slump a little bit, slump. Not you. Yeah, that's right. That's good. All right. Proud of you, men. Well, Well. Welcome ashore, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Trust you had a pleasant voyage.
Yes, it was very exciting. Mr. Parker thought he sighted a Jap sub.
Yes.
Oh?
Well, Lieutenant, I guess you've met the rest of the crew.
Yes, I have.
All right, now straighten up, boys. I told Lieutenant this is a proud outfit. Now, don't make a liar out of you, executive officer. Well, dismissed. They have a lot of work to do.
Lieutenant, wouldn't you care to sit down?
Oh, here, Skipper, allow me. Right over here.
Charlie, I think the lieutenant would be more comfortable over here.
Skip, you forgot the moon. It would be right in her eyes. Over here, Lieutenant. Skip, you're the commanding officer, head of the table.
Oh, yeah.
He gets so darn excited when we have girls around it. Oh, boy,
The ground is very soft, you know. Monsoons. Have you had any interesting patients lately?
Not really. Things were a little more challenging over on Vella La Valla.
The rest camp.
I was assisting the chief psychiatrist with battle fatigue cases. I'm fascinated with the subject. But the Navy pulled me off and sent me here.
Oh, isn't that the way with the Navy? You know, I had a heck of a time getting transferred to a frontline outfit myself.
Yes, I imagine you did.
Yeah, but don't let the size fool you. He's a giant in action.
Oh, now let's not bore Lieutenant with my war record.
This is delicious.
Genuine teriyaki.
Do you know, this is a very authentic flavor, except for, gefilte fish?
You know, speaking of fish, brings to mind Rengoa. You know, Skip and I were there, and there was this Jap sub base.
Peaches? I haven't seen peaches in 6 months.
Well, you can have your fill tonight. You better open them, Chuck. You're stronger than I am.
Certainly. Actually, it's not a matter of strength. It's just leverage. Same principle as judo. Just use the object itself as leverage, and then twist it with your wrist. And they're right off. Thanks, Skip. Sometimes the rubber suction cup will stick out.
May I try?
Oh, it's probably a little rust in the top of the.
You loosened it for me.
Chuck, don't you think you've had about enough?
Don't worry about me. I can hold my peaches. Reflexes never affected my alcohol. Sure.
Well, I hate to say it, but I better get back to the base. I'm on duty in an hour.
Well, let's have one more for the road.
They were great, but I couldn't. Thank you.
You know, speaking of great, reminds me of Alexander the Great. Did you know that he was only 5'2"? Yeah, little runts, all of them. Napoleon, Toulouse-Lautrec, Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett? I thought he was 6 feet tall.
Oh, well, no, in Texas, that's short.
Oh, of course. Well, good night, Quentin, and thank you for a delightful evening.
Perfectly all right. Come again anytime, Case.
I'd love to.
And what about Mickey Rooney? How about Julius Caesar? He did all right with Cleopatra for a little fellow. Ma'am? So I'll help you. So I told him, King. Save yourself!
I get in decent cars, and all of a sudden I get beat out. Everything, right at the
Hi,
top.
Skip.
Hi.
How's little boy Blue?
Blue is the word.
Poor little fella.
Hey, can that word little, will you? Hey, look, fellas. If Charlie was wounded, we'd give him sulfur, wouldn't we? Sure we would. Well, now that he's a casualty over here, it's up to us to take care of him, right?
With sulfur?
Oh, with a tall drink of water named Casey Brown. If he wants, he ought to have her.
Oh, she's a tough objective, Skip.
So is Mount Surajima's tough objective.
She's taller.
Yeah, but the taller they are, remember? Now, look, number one, what is a nurse's weak spot?
Sick people.
Right. So Mr. Parker's sick and we take him to the hospital.
Hey, how about we shoot him in the leg and say he got it in action? A limp can be very romantic.
Nah.
Hey, let's give Charlie a disease.
Now that's my way of thinking. Go ahead.
Malaria.
Nah, everybody in the hospital got malaria. It wouldn't stand out.
Amnesia. I once saw a picture where Ronald Coleman and he had...
Hey, battle fatigue. That's it. Casey's been studying and she's crazy about. She'd love him with battle fatigue. Now look, we've all known the guys with jungle jollies, right? What were the symptoms?
Their nerves are shot.
Yeah, and they lose their heads at any itty-bitty noise.
They lose their memory. I once knew a guy couldn't even remember his own name, and his name was John Smith.
Gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that Mr. Parker will shortly come down with a beautiful case of battle fatigue.
But Skipper, Mr. Parker's too Navy. He'd never go for a scheme like that.
So who's going to tell him? Huh?
Hey, Fuji, here comes Parker. You got his cup ready?
Sir. Fuji used whole quarter-pound butter on the handle. Next time, I'm gonna switch to lower price spread.
Coffee, Mr. Parker?
Oh, thanks.
What's the matter, Chuck? Losing your grip?
I don't know. You know, that's the third time today that's happened.
No, it's the 5th time. But quit worrying. What's a little temporary loss of coordination?
Here they are, Mr. Parker.
Oh. What they?
There's these ping pong balls. I counted them like you asked. 36 dozen, 432 exactly.
Now, what would I do with 36 dozen ping pong balls?
That's what I asked you this morning when you sent me the supply form.
Are you kidding?
That's what Brownson over at Supply said. His eyebrows still haven't come down.
I got him, Mr. Parker. I had a tough time, but I got him. You want a sign from?
Yeah, for what?
The 8 propeller shafts you ordered.
Oh, yeah. 8 propeller shafts? Are you flipped?
There now, Chuck. A little temporary loss of memory can happen to any sensitive man under pressure. It's when your nerves start going that you got trouble, boy. What time you got?
7 seconds to 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, light it.
Battle station!
You hear what, Chuck?
What do you mean you hear what, Chuck? You guys deaf?
What'd it sound like to you?
What did it sound like? Like a boom!
Chuck. What's the gag?
That's what I'd like to know.
Look, Chuck, if you've been studying up on battle fatigue, it's not going to work, buddy.
I don't have battle fatigue. I didn't hear that either. Well, here we all are again. Oh, say, Skip, get me to the hospital. Hey, did you hear that?
What?
That sounded distant gunfire.
That was only me fluffing your pillows.
Oh, noisy feathers. Hey, Skip, tell me about Maracura again.
Again, Chuck? I've already told you 3 times.
Yeah, but I don't remember any of it.
Huh? Oh, okay. Well, we were sent to Maracura to harass and observe the Japs. And I needed a volunteer for a special reconnaissance mission. So, without hesitation, you stepped forward and said, let me go, Chief. Well, I tried to talk you out of it, but like always, I just couldn't. So, armed only with a pistol, you walked into the jungle. Suddenly, you felt the cold barrel of a Jap machine gun up against your neck. You froze. Then you whirled. And whack! Whack! And you had him on their back screaming for mercy. 3 against 1. You were magnificent.
I must have been. I only wish I could remember it. Hey, Skipper, tell me again, will you?
Oh, well.
4 times is enough for one day. Now, you go to sleep.
Yeah. Ace, you've been through heck. Try to forget it, buddy.
Yeah, but what's the use of being a hero if you're so fuzzy on the details?
Well, you'll make it, Ace. See you, boy. Let's see. Oh, Chuck, darling, if you were here to fold me in your arms and let me snuggle my little head against your tall chest, I would...
Oh, come on, Skip. Give me a break. I can't write a love letter with someone peeking over my shoulder.
I'm sorry, Verge. How you doing, Willie?
Well, so far I've got Dearest Cherry. That's French for boyfriend, ain't it?
That's close enough. Go on.
Well, that's as far as I got. That's all the French I know except bon voyage and lingerie, and I can't figure out how to work both of them into a sentence.
Keep trying, boy. Keep trying. You know what we got to do, man, is to make our man look like a cross between... Hey, that's beautiful, Fuji. Look at this, fellas. In Japanese, no less. Great, Fuji. We got to make him look like a cross between Rudolph Valentino and Jack the Giant Killer.
Jack the Giant Killer?
Sure.
Oh, maybe Mr. Parker won't look so short lying down, huh?
How's this, Skipper?
Yeah, let's see. Hey, Verge. Lover boy, listen to this. My own darling beloved, no more shall my eyes drink the sight of you like wine, nor with a look that is a kiss follow the sweet grace of you. Farewell, my treasure, my love. I am never away from you. In another world, I shall still be the one who loves you beyond measure. Signed, your pen pal, Roxanne.
Oh, that's pretty good, Tink.
Pretty good. Nothing. That's perfect. Cyrano de Bergerac, Act 5, Scene 3.
Yes, sir, Chuck, just great. Great! Another couple of weeks under Casey's care and you'll be your old fighting self again. And look at all the mail you got. Did he show you any of the letters been pouring in lately?
Well, Ensign Parker says there must be some mistake. He doesn't know any of these people.
Ah, the poor kid. Still draws a blank, huh? Even to his love life. Maybe I can help remember his days of glory. Hey, look at this. A Hollywood postmark. I'll bet it's from Marlena Dietrich, Chuck. No, hers come in lavender. No, this smells more like Betty Grable. Orange blossomy kind of. Wouldn't you say?
Smells to me like men's aftershave lotion.
Well, we're both wrong. It's from Rita. Rita Hayworth, Chuck. Remember that Saturday night in San Diego?
Yeah, she entertained the fleet from a flat top.
Yeah, well, she hasn't forgotten you, buddy. Listen to this. Dearest Charles, showbiz doesn't seem the same without you. Why don't you write?
You know, I don't understand. I was way up in the crow's nest, and I just whistled at her a little. I didn't even think she noticed me.
Hey, look at this. From the girl next door, Troy, New York.
I live in Schenectady.
Well, she moved. Want me to read it to you, buddy?
Oh, no thanks, Skip.
Ah, you're right. I shouldn't be reading this. It's much too personal. Look, why don't I just step outside and let Casey read it to you? I know she knows how much it'll do for your morale, buddy. Right. Stay with him, Ace.
You know, I didn't want to say anything while the skipper was here, Lieutenant, but is battle fatigue contagious? He's been acting awful strange lately.
Who hasn't? You want me to read this to you?
All right. But before you start, I want to say one thing. There's nothing between me and this girl. Honest.
But you don't even know who it's from yet.
Doesn't make any difference. There was never anything between me and any girl.
My own dearly beloved, no more shall my eyes drink the sight of you like wine, nor with a look that is a kiss follow the sweet grace of you. Farewell, my treasure, my love. I am never away from you. In another world, I shall still be the one who loves you beyond measure. Signed, your pen pal, Roxanne.
You got a tissue? Crazy kid writes a gutsy letter. I only wish I could remember her.
Him.
Him? You mean Roxanne's a him?
Edmond Rostand. Cyrano de Bergerac, Act 5, Scene 3.
Cyrano de Bergerac? Hey, wasn't he the guy who had the idea that he was so ugly because he had a big, long, hideous nose?
That's right.
Yeah. And he and another guy were in love with the same woman. And Cyrano wrote beautiful love letters to her so that she'd fall in love with him even though it was breaking his own heart. Huh. Well, two can play at that game. Casey, I've got a confession to make. Quentin loves you.
Commander McHale? Well, but he can.
Huh. Had me fooled at first, too. Him forcing me to ask you to dinner, then plying me with those brandy peaches to get me out of the way. Huh.
But he can't be.
Then pretending all those battles fatigued me. Huh. Was just a cover so he could get me in here and be near you.
Ensign Parker, he can't be in love with me. I'm already married.
Huh. Casey, you and I know that you're in love with me. But in all fairness, What do you mean you're already married?
My husband is a pilot in the Transport Command.
Well, then what's the big idea leading McHale on?
Hey, now, don't forget our party. Bye-bye, baby.
Hey, Skipper, wait a minute.
Hey, what are you doing out of bed?
Oh, I wouldn't stay in this hospital another minute with that two-timing Jezebel. Skipper, you gotta forget her. She's not for you.
What are you talking about?
You're in love with a married woman.
Oh?
Don't worry, Skip. There are plenty other fish in the ocean. And somewhere out there's a woman who'll love you for what you are. In spite of your nose.
Two weeks of rest and recreation in Sydney, Australia. Chucky boy, you really got it made.
Well, I'm sorry, Skipper. I feel like a rat, but orders are orders.
Well, you can't argue with the medics, so have a ball. But look, whatever you do, pick on a girl your own size, will you?
Here I am, Mr. Parker, reporting for duty, sir. Shall I carry your bag to Sydney? I mean the boat, as ordered?
I didn't order you to do that.
You didn't? I could have sworn. I must be losing my memory.
Your gig is ready, Mr. Cartmeyer.
Mr. Cartmeyer? Now, look, you little weasel, you know his name is Parker, and...
Hey! What was that?
What was what?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, you gold bricks. You're staying right here on Devil's Idol along with the rest of us battling for these cases. Now out!
I'm sending you to New Caledonia with the monthly reports.
New Caledonia? Oh, thanks, Captain. Wine, women, and hot showers. My boys can sure use a little of each.
Don't thank me, McHale. If I had my way, you'd be out in Tokyo Bay polishing mine. Oh, it was Admiral Reynolds' idea.
Just what do you have on the Admiral anyway?
Well, I guess he just recognizes talent. I'll be running along, Captain. Copy. I'll squeeze a redhead just for you. Bye-bye. Bye, Captain.
Cheer up, Carpenter. They can always run into a typhoon.
come, skipper.
Okay, Virgil. Now you're gonna get it.
Okay, Coxswain, thank you. Hey, you guys, have I got some great news for you. Hey, where's the boat? Getting refueled?
Well, sir, not exactly.
You tell us your news and we'll tell you ours.
Well, tourists, as fast as you can get your fancy skivvies packed, we're going on a little vacation cruise to New Caledonia. I don't get it. I thought you guys would be going out of your heads.
I'm afraid we're not going to New Caledonia, sir.
What are you talking about?
Because of him. Go on, lover boy. Tell him. Tell him why we're not going anyplace.
Yeah, tell me.
I lost the boat. I lost the boat.
All right, you guys, come on. What's the game?
He's telling the truth, sir. He lost the boat.
Look, I'm not talking about our little tiny rubber boat, huh? I'm talking about our great big PT boat. The one with the big 7-3 on it.
I lost it.
How could you lose a boat? When? Where? You were gambling. Shooting craps or something.
No, it was unavoidable. You know how a person loses something? I put it someplace, and then when I went back to get it, I just couldn't find it.
This 8 happens to be 70 feet long and weighs 30 tons.
Go on, Hot Lips. Better tell him the whole story.
Well, last night I was feeling kind of restless, you know? So I borrowed the boat, and I took a little ride over to the native village. And I talked the chief's daughter into going out for a little spin.
Now, that's strictly against regulations. Inviting civilian personnel aboard ship without the proper...
Look, everything we do is against regulations, so let's not hold that against it. Oh, all right. Come on.
After a while, I parked the boat, and I went into the jungle for a little walk. Well, Skipper, you know how the jungle is in the middle of the night.
Yeah. How is the jungle in the middle of the night?
It's dark. And pretty soon I couldn't find my way back. When we finally found the path back to a village, we took it. And that's how I lost the boat.
And then that's how it happened?
Yeah.
Oh. I always felt it just wasn't too easy to lose a PT boat.
Oh, no, Skipper, it wasn't easy at all. Why, the mosquitoes and that...
Look, you run down, I'm going to give it to you loud and clear. You're going to go back to that village. You're going to roust them all out. 3rd degree, that doll, anything. But you don't come back here without that boat. Tinker, you go with them and make it fast. Now get going.
Boy, this camouflage was a great idea, Skipper.
Yeah, if any of the brass comes nosing around, they won't know we're pedestrians.
Hey, Skipper, when are those guys going to get back?
I don't know. But if Binghamton gets wind of this, he'll hang us by our thumbs from the highest radar mast. Brother. Oh, no. Leave it to Binghamton to smell trouble at 6,000 yards.
I would like short thumbs anyway.
Fuji, get lost. Quick. Cover him. That's all the old man has to find out is we got our own private PW. Right, act nonchalant like nothing's wrong. That's it. Go and stand by the netting, then. That's it. Let's hope he doesn't go poking around. Chatter it up.
Boy, New Caledonia. Here we come. Should be a blast, eh, Mr. Parker?
Yes. Real blast.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, McHale. You still here?
Yes, sir. Just making some last-minute preparations, sir.
Well, I don't understand this. I was out on an inspection tour. I thought you'd be halfway to New Caledonia.
Oh.
Hey, you know, that's quite a job of camouflage you've got there.
Well, yes, sir. That's right, sir. If there's one thing we pride ourselves in, sir, it's our camoufage, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Our camoufage.
Really? Yeah, you can hardly tell you got a boat in there at all. Where are your supplies, your gear? You don't seem to be in any hurry to get underway.
Well.
We sort of hate to leave, sir. This place has become like a second home to us.
That's right, Captain. We love it here.
Yeah, that's right, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, McHale, I really must say, this is the most amazing job of camouflage that I've ever seen in all my years in the service.
Oh?
Oh, you can hardly tell that there's a... McHale, your boat, it isn't there? No.
I mean, it isn't. Of course it isn't, sir. Two of my men have it up for repairs, sir. Yes, sir.
Repairs? Oh. Well, then you're in trouble.
Oh?
You know there's a regulation against taking a boat out without a commissioned officer aboard?
I beg your pardon, sir, but I believe the Commander McHale was acting within his proper authority. Oh, yes. You see, in the case of an emergency...
Shut up. Now, since you bring it up, mister, what is this emergency that you refer to?
Oh, well, the emergency. You remember... You don't... Oh! Well, sir, you see, there were a couple of spark plugs missing. Spark plugs.
Spark plugs, that's right, sir. Spark plugs.
Do you consider that to be an emergency?
Well, now, sir, there were other things missing.
That's right, the pain in the wheel, sir.
Now out with it, McHale, and this time you'd better make it good.
Well, the truth of the matter is, sir, that, well, we decided we don't feel like going to New Caledonia, sir. Yes, Carpenter and the 116 need the rest more than we do, sir.
We're happy, sir. We're all happy.
Not accepted, McHale. Negative. I want the truth. I want the whole absolute Sunday school truth, and I'm not going to leave here until I get it. Now, what happened to your boat?
We lost it.
Oh, McHale, for a minute there, I thought you said you lost your boat. You said it, didn't you? I see. How did it happen, McHale? Was it an air raid? Maybe it was a Japanese convoy, hmm? Oh, no, I'll bet it was a German submarine.
No, sir. No, sir, not in combat. We just lost it. We put it someplace and we couldn't find it.
Well, you just managed to get yourself kicked out of the Navy, McHale. Oh? You're through. Through! And your men are through. Oh, I'm gonna break this crew of yours so far apart that they'll never be heard from again. And you, McHale, you are gonna be back on that broken-down old tub of yours trading coconuts with the natives. Mr. Parker, he's in your custody, and I want to see him in my office in 1 hour. And you can tell former Lieutenant Commander McHale that he can save himself a lot of time by starting to pack now.
Former Lieutenant Commander McHale, you can save yourself a lot of time.
Oh, shut up.
Skipper, don't let Binghamton push you around.
When Virgil shows up with the boat, we'll send you a flash.
Stall the captain as long as you can. We'll be rooting for you.
So long, Skipper.
So long, Skip.
Bye.
Boy, the Navy sure is chicken. Making such a fuss about one lousy PT boat.
It's awfully shame. We got plenty of PT boats out there.
Yeah, but none of them are ours.
Hey, fellas, what's the difference between any of those other PTs and ours?
Ours carries beer cans and a #2 torpedo tube.
Think I keep his comic books in armor case.
Willie, if we had a boat, could you paint the number 73 on it?
Oh, sure. I know the whole alphabet.
I mean, if this boat already had a different number on it, could you sort of,
Brilliant, crew, brilliant!
Hey, do you think it'll work?
Oh, it's got to. I'd never last on submarine duty. I like to sleep with the windows open.
Chuck, you're an expert on regulations. Just exactly what can Binghamton do to me?
Well, I don't know, sir. They've never written a regulation for misplacing a boat. But there are other statutes that apply.
Huh?
Sure. There's negligence and conduct unbecoming an officer. And dereliction of duty.
Okay. In other words, the old goat has enough on me to get me kicked out of the Navy.
Not necessarily. No, sir, I'm sure he wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't?
No, sir. There's a matter of restitution.
Restitution?
Yes, sir. You see, since the boat was lost outside of the line of duty, but still under your command, you're obliged to pay for it.
Oh, no! Get Lieutenant Carpenter over here right away.
Yes, sir.
Parker, I want you in my office. I'm going to need some statements from you on those forms.
Yes, sir.
Oh, McHale, I've got some forms that you never even heard of. I'm really going to make this one stick.
Huh?
Commander, Gruber says to tell you that PT Boat 73 is ready and that we can leave for New Caledonia at a moment's notice, whenever you're ready, sir.
Holy. Hey, you found the boat? Christy, I could kiss you. Where was it? What happened?
Gruber says to tell you that the boat was never really lost, sir. It was over at maintenance. And, well, sir, we just forgot to tell you.
Maintenance, but Virgil said that, You mean there's a boat out there now? A PT boat that belongs to us? PT 73?
That's right, sir. PT Boat 73 is ready to stand inspection. Anyone's inspection.
Well, Christy, tell the men I'm proud of them. And tell them to stand by while I straighten out a few things in the office. With Captain Bligh.
Come in. Captain? Oh, it's you, McHale. I thought it was Carpenter. You wait outside until I'm through with these forms. I want to be sure that I close every loophole.
Loopholes about what, sir?
You know darn well about what. Oh, I'm enjoying this, McHale. I'm enjoying this more than our last 3 USO shows combined.
Oh? Captain, I have some very good news for you. My boat wasn't really lost. It was just a misunderstanding, sir.
Well, you can tell all that to the court-martial board whenever they do. How do you mean it wasn't really lost?
Well, sir, my men just forgot to tell me. The machinist mate had it over at maintenance, sir.
Are you trying to tell me that you found your boat?
Yes, sir. All ship-shape and ready to go.
Yippee!
Sir?
McHale, there's something fishy here.
No, sir. Nothing fishy at all. Just human error. Sorry to put you in all this trouble, sir.
You want me to tear up these forms, sir?
Definitely not! I want those forms filed away. I'll get to use them yet.
Well, then, sir, if everything's under control, we'll be on our way to New Caledonia.
Oh, no, you won't. You think I've taken leave of my senses? Carpenter and the 116 are going to New Caledonia.
Oh, Captain!
You're lucky you and your mob of hooligans aren't going to the brig. Lieutenant Carpenter out there yet?
Yes, sir, he's here.
Send him in. New Caledonia, indeed. Why, you're not even in the same league with Carpenter. In my book, he's real Navy.
Lieutenant Carpenter reporting his orders, sir.
Huh? Carpenter, I've got good news for you. There's been a change in plans. McHale is not going to New Caledonia with the monthly reports. You are.
Me, sir?
Yes, you. What's the matter with you? Don't you want to go to New Caledonia?
Yes, very much, sir, but I'm afraid we won't be able to.
You won't be able to? Why the devil not?
We lost our boat.
You lost your boat?
Yes, sir, a little while ago. I can't understand how it could have happened, sir.
Why don't you ask McHale? He lost his boat, too.
Well, we found ours, sir. When? Just a little while ago.
What am I running here? Get out of my way. Is this a Navy or is this a lost and found department? I could just scream. What am I going to do with you?
Well, you already have the forms made out, sir. Why don't you just,
We're moving along, mister. Can't you see the captain's busy? If you want us, sir, we'll be down by our boat, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Bye.
Pick up those forms.
Dirty up that bridge a little more. Ours never looked that clean. Well, how are we coming?
Ah, great. It's getting to look just like the old 73.
Willie, how's the paint?
That's dry.
Atta boy. Uh-oh. Here come some officers. Keep alert, men. Look sloppy.
But the skipper.
I didn't recognize him in the sun they go to meeting does.
You guys, why'd you grab Carpenter's boat?
Beggars can't be choosers. We never saw a tug that was so GI. Shoot.
Well, at least it bought us a little time. Dry, huh?
Yeah, blew on with the acetylene torch.
Oh, good. Because I have a sneaky hunch that Binghamton will be by any second to check us out.
Oh, holy cow, Skipper. Look!
No, now we got two of them.
Get out of here! Get away! Skipper, we found the boat! Hey, look, we got it, we got it!
Don't lose it again!
Lose it? What are you talking about?
You chowderheads, can't you see? We got twins.
Boys, if the captain finds us, we're dead.
Get this crummy boat out of here!
It's our boat, the 73.
From now on, it's a 116. Start painting and get it out of here!
Yeah, well, what do you want us to do with it, Skipper?
I don't care. Just go dump it somewhere. Anywhere. Just dump it before Binghamton spots it. Get out of here. Go on. Go. Come on.
Begging your pardon, sir. But have you given any thought to the coincidence involved here?
Coincidence?
Yes, sir. We seem to have lost our boat at almost the exact moment McHale was finding his.
You're not inferring that he...
I have given it some thought, sir, and I would like to check it out before I make a direct accusation. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the boat McHale has now is my boat.
You know, Carpenter, I must be slowing down. Now that you mention it, I wouldn't be a bit surprised either. Boat stealing. That ought to be enough to put McHale away for the duration. Open that door. Still think this is your boat, Carpenter?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Certainly not. This couldn't belong to anybody but McHale.
Not in there, yes. Well, hello, Captain. Lieutenant, oh, what a real pleasure. Welcome aboard, sir.
You're right, Carpenter. McHale, get this garbage scow off of my base. Get back to your island.
Garbage, well, it is a little untidy, isn't it, Captain? All right, man, take down the scrub and wash clothes and prepare to get underway.
All right, you heard it, Skipper. Let's move it.
Permission leave, sir.
Permission grant.
Thank you very much, sir.
Captain, look. I think that's my boat.
I say, you're right. That does look like the 116, doesn't it?
It is my boat. We've got it back.
Our admiral at Naval Reserve used to tell us there'd be days like this.
Sir, we found the boat. That's wonderful. Where was it, Burns?
At the fuel tanks. We received a phone call saying, come pick it up. And when we got over there, there it was. I can't understand, though,
Good
how...
work, mister. The important thing is, we got it back.
Now, Carpenter, are you sure that this is your boat?
No doubt about it, sir. I trust you can see the difference.
You're ready to leave for New Caledonia.
I run a proper boat, Captain. I'm sure you know that. My machine guns are always loaded. My torpedoes are always primed.
What is this, Carpenter? Some new sort of depth charge?
Looks like a beer can to me, sir.
Yeah, in the torpedo tube?
Shocking. Shocking, sir. Why, it wouldn't surprise me if they had comic books in the ammo cases.
They do have comic books in the ammo cases. Hey, Mighty Mouse.
Beer can? What the devil have you got in there? Pretzels? Pretzels?
But, Captain, I swear
Carpenter, you just stand there at attention. At attention! Shut your mouth. Don't open it until I tell you to speak. I swear, never in my entire career have I had so much trouble trying to send a crew on a vacation to New Caledonia. Cale, are you still ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Well, then go. Go. Take your crew and get out of my sight for 7 days before something else comes up to make me change my mind.
Aye, sir.
Open it. Don't say another word.
What do you think the cat will do us when we get back, Skipper?
Yeah, beats me. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna have 7 glorious, beautiful days and nights in New Caledonia. Gruber, break out the beer, buddy.
Right. Hey, Skip, we forgot. This is Carpenter's boat. The torpedo tube's got nothing but torpedoes in them.
Oh, no! What's the matter with you, goofball? Do I have to do all the thinking myself? Have you ever heard of anything like this before?
Got here as soon as I could, girl.
just like Some beer for the ladies.
McHale, you have the distinction of commanding the biggest pack of mashers, cutthroats, and brigands since Genghis Khan.
Yeah, they sure are a bunch of charm boys, aren't they? Oh, come on now, Captain. The boys are going island happy. There's nothing to do on that rock. They're bored.
Bored? How could those bandits of yours possibly be bored? Why, they've taken so many rides in the paddy wagon, I'm thinking of making them honorary members of the Shore Patrol. Cut it out.
Yes, sir.
Pulling that false air raid alarm last night, that was absolutely outrageous. I'm going to buck this right on up to the Admiral.
Well, that's your privilege, Captain. But I still don't think it's fair to keep him on restriction for so long.
Oh, you don't, huh? Well, if it was up to me, I'd throw you all in the brig and I'd melt the key. But I can't. Now, McHale, I've got a mission for you. It's reconnaissance on the island of Tuvalagi. And if you and your men don't start acting Navy, so help me, Nimitz, I'll... You'd better believe it. I will.
Come on, Drew, turn it off.
Look, I picked up the wrong can. It looked like a picture about dames. Fooled me. Penelope of Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, but how much can we take? We've seen it 7 times.
You've seen it 8 times, but who counts?
I like it. You like raw fish, too.
Hey, how about little Dolly Dumpling? Son of the monster?
That's
so
good.
Nice. Hey, is it my fault we're restricted? It was your idea to raid the nurses' quarters.
Well, you didn't squawk when you had your arms around that stacked plot.
Yeah, what a time for those SPs to come in, right in mid-pocket.
Oh, excuse us, Skip. We thought you was an officer.
The uniform fooled you, huh? Well, don't let it happen again.
Skip, what happened? What'd the captain say?
Well, I thought for a minute that he was going to pop his braid. You should have heard him. McHale, you have the distinction of commanding the greatest pack of mashers, cutthroats, and brigands since Genghis Khan. Unquote.
Genghis Khan? What outfit's he with?
He's that tall, skinny guy in the medics.
He's still on restriction?
Did you talk him out of it?
What's the captain gonna do to us, Skip?
Well, if Binghamton had his way, he'd ship me back to my old steamer and turn the rest of you guys into deckhands on a live bait barge. However, unfortunately, he needs us. We're going on a mission.
Hey!
To Valagi.
Tuvalagi, is that one of ours?
Well, up to last week, it belonged to the Goonie Birds. But a small party of nips snuck in and pushed the Goonies off. Hold it. There'll be no fighting this trip. Our mission is strictly to observe. See what kind of hanky-panky's going on in that little anthill.
I think we were better off with Poop Poop. Did him, dot him, what him, chew.
Hey, listen, Skip, before we shove off, could we please get some new movies?
How about that?
Well, if there's any movies on the base, I'll get them. I think Genghis Khan would have done the same for his bunch of cutthroats.
Hey, Lieutenant. Thought you said they didn't have any new ones. Get a load of this. 30 seconds over Tokyo. Action in the North Atlantic.
Dawn Patrol with Errol Flynn.
Sorry, gents, those were already spoken for.
Who? Whom?
Come on.
Let me reason with him. One-handed showdown, little gin rummy, club yash, anything.
Captain Binghamton does not play cards with enlisted men. And what's more, he's been waiting for Errol Flynn and Humphrey Bogart for 6 months now.
Look. Come here. Can't you stall him for a few weeks? He just loved Penelope of Blueberry Hill.
Forget it.
Hey, Lieutenant. How long have you had that 50-cent piece in your ear?
What?
How about that?
It's a silver dollar. I saw this in an old George Raft movie. Watch this.
Now I know what killed vaudeville.
Thank you.
The hand is slower than the eye. Anything else, Commander?
Yes. As a matter of fact, there is. I'd like a half dozen boxes of those things right up there.
What?
But those gizmos right up on top over there. You know, the guys are wild about them. Yeah, sure they are. Yeah. That's just 6 boxes of those. That's right. That's good. Yes, sir.
You guys are wild about these?
Uh-huh. I couldn't get along without them.
Garter belts?
Yes, for trading with the natives. They make the craziest slingshot you ever saw. Yeah, well, okay, Lee. Thanks a million now. Right. And,
Well, Carpenter, there goes boat 73 to Tuvalagi. Brave men. Who knows if we'll ever see them again. Yes, Carpenter, the ancient sailors used to believe that the world was flat. Now just imagine if that were so. A boat could sail right off the edge and drop out of sight. Oh, well. Go ahead.
Your movie, sir.
Oh, it's about time. You know, Lieutenant, I once met Humphrey Bogart in person. Oh, he was tough as nails, that fellow. He was all business. Would have made a dandy Navy man. Dandy. Wait a minute. What is Penelope doing in here with the son of the monster? Matter of fact, what is the son of the monster doing in here at all? Where's my Bogart, my Flynn, my John Wayne? Where?
I don't understand, Captain. I had him right on the counter when Commander McHale came in.
McHale? Come back here with my movies, you cowards! Give that 1, 2, and... Hey, fellas, hold it. Hey, look at the captain's waving bye-bye. Wave bye-bye, man. Bye! I could just scream.
you realize how long Skipper and Willie have been out there?
Since 7:30.
Can't you even talk, Navy? They've been out there since 7 bells.
All right, Mr. Parker, since 7 bells. What time is it now?
It's 11:30. Oh, I bet they're lost.
Ah, not the skipper. Why, he knows his islands like I know Bensonhurst. Blindfold me anywhere in Brooklyn, and I can tell from the smell what block I'm getting mugged in.
Boy, suppose a nip's got him.
Ah, so those Japanese sneaky fellas, they walk jungle with no sound.
Boy, do you realize at this very minute that Skipper might be undergoing some devilish torture?
Oh, now explain the joke to me, Skip.
Later, Willie, later. Ho, slow down, boy, slow down. How many? Haku.
Miracle. What does it mean?
We're surrounded by armed men. Come on, Willie.
Hey, hi, Skip. How are you? Boy, are we worried about you.
Thanks. What was all that jabbering?
Fuji taught it to me. It's Japanese for come out with your hands up and meet your ancestors.
You almost had the pleasure. Come on. Hey, you guys. Say hello to an old and good friend, Chief Maku.
Hi, Chief. Yachamash.
What do you say?
Well, the chief says that he greets you as the lagoon greets the morning sun and begs you to treat Tuvalagi as your own home.
Hi, my name's George Christie. Just call me Christie.
Oh. And the chief also says that the first gentleman who touches one of his daughters gets shish kebabs with the pig sticker.
I didn't touch her. No, I didn't touch her.
Nice work, Crazy Legs. Oh, yeah, before I forget. When we get back to the boat, radio the captain. He was wrong about that small party of nips here on Tuvalagi.
Oh, boy, that's good news.
There's a whole company of 130.
130? What do we do?
Well, we just sit back and relax and observe. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, but what about the Japs?
Well, let them get their own dames.
Come on, Chief. There ain't nothing to worry about, Happy. There's a whole mountain between us. Those critters are clear on the other side of the island.
Hey, Mr. Parker, in your message to old Iron Bottom, add a P.S. Regards to Penelope and all the girls on Blueberry Hill.
On that message, a P.S. to
Boop didum dadum, want chew.
Morning report, sir.
Well,
Nice to see you in such a good mood, sir.
good mood. Why would you say a thing like that?
You were singing.
I can't help it. I can't get that blasted song out of my head, and as a matter of fact, I'm in a foul mood this morning. I've run out of marmalade for my tea.
That supply convoy should be here. I wonder what's holding it up.
Well, there were headwinds, Carpenter. Headwinds and heavy seas. The last reports I got, they were batting down somewhere around in there. That'd be 3 days away. And they swam all over the day. Oh, drat it.
Bad news?
No, it's that song again. Oh, what's this? Subject enemy troop movements on Tuvalagi. Oh. Last night the rains came, and with the rains the enemy. 6 additional platoons of infantry plus 4 light artillery pieces. Although our supplies run low, our morale runs high. We intrepidly await your command. Oh, I tell you, that Ensign Parker and his purple prose... Artillery?
That could be trouble, sir.
Trouble? This is a disaster. Do you know what those guns could do to that convoy?
Oh, yes, sir. They could really homogenize your marmalade, sir.
Nobody likes a smart lieutenant. That convoy will be sitting ducks under those guns. And I don't dare break radio silence to warn them because it'll give away their position. I'll have to ask McHale to help us.
And you want the little Dolly Dumpling.
Pretty good picture, eh, Skipper?
I've never seen John Wayne braver.
Skipper, I got you.
Skipper? I got a message from Binghamton.
Oh?
He says that there's a convoy coming through the straits. Coming through the straits tonight at 12 o'clock. That's 2 hours from now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Skip, with those nip guns up on the cliff, if we don't do something, that convoy's gonna be sunk.
Oh, what's the captain have in mind?
Well, he says protect convoy at all costs.
Anything else?
Well, he says good luck, but we need more than that. We need help.
No, Binghamton would have sent it if he had it. Now, what we need is something to decoy him from it. That's it. We'll attack.
Attack! Attack 300 Japanese, and we've only got 8 men.
Well, you got more than 8 men, Chuck. Well, you got John and Humphrey and Errol. Huh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's 11. Yeah.
Now, here we are, and here's the Japanese with their artillery. Now, they got their guns placed so they can fire on the convoy passing down through the straits. We got to get them to move their gun from here to here. To do this, we got to hit them with the works. Task Force Hollywood.
Yeah, but how do we know they have an observer at this end of the island to hear us?
Well, we saw one on our recon, holed up in a cave out on the point with a set of binoculars and a field telephone.
Right.
Oh,
You mean we're putting on this whole show for 1 century? Do you realize that this works will make naval history?
Yeah, if it doesn't, we'll be naval history.
Boy, good old American know-how.
Yeah, you tell him, Chuck. Hey, Tink, you got everything all spliced together?
Yes, Skip, ready to roll.
Good. Well, there you are, Chuck. How can we lose? Look who we got on our side. Errol Flynn and his Lafayette Escadrille Squadron. Humphrey Bogart and his Sherman tanks at Tobruk. And John Wayne with his Union cavalry.
And for an encore, the British fleet versus the German Navy in the Battle of the North Atlantic.
Plus, the entire and original cast of This Is the Army.
Gosh, I can hardly wait.
Popcorn, immediate seating in the loggia.
There you are, Chuck. You better get your front seat. Hey, and don't forget now, 3 blinks on the light, right?
Right.
Well, there you are, Tinker. All right, Gully. Hey, what's in this other reel?
Oh, this is all the love stuff and music I had left over after I spliced together the battle scenes.
Well, Skip, we got everything unloaded.
Good.
Unloaded? I wish I was loaded.
Come on. Stop worrying. What are you worrying about? He can only live once.
I'm not scared of dying. I'm just scared of what Binghamton's gonna do to us when he finds out how I cut up his war movie.
All right, now take these horns out just as far as that wild stretch, right? All right, watch my signals. Go ahead. That's it. That's good, Groob. Okay. Hold it, Willie.
This is it! Fire torpedoes 1 and 2! Fire your forward guns! Fire depth charges 3 and 4! Fire everything.
All right, now bring in Errol Flynn and his spads to soften up the beaches. Come on.
解説しました。
絶対何にも見えない。なんだろう。All right, now give me the British Navy with some offshore south. One battle in the North Atlantic coming up. Right. That's it. Okay, Tink. Sneak in the LSTs, and I want Humphrey Bogart with his Sherman tanks. All right, here they come.
There go the tanks ashore. They're gonna need covering bombardment. Fire torpedo!
Fire torpedo one.敵は相当の数だ。大砲を北から南へ移動。はっ。そうそう、あっちからです。Hey, Tink, what's that?
Oh, here comes John Wayne and Vicksburg with the Union cavalry! Yippee! Charge!
Yankee.
Parker, we're out of ammo. Yeah, still no word from the nips. Looks like a little diversion didn't work.
It worked! It worked! Yippee!
We're down there, Parker!
Yeah! Hey, Skip, that was a real Jap shell.
Yeah, it's a near miss. If we want to get off this beach, we better get Tocha to lower his sights off our transportation. Put on that reel, Tink. Put it on.
Skip!
Stop arguing, will you? Put it on.
But, Skip,
Will you stop arguing? Put it on and loud, loud. Come on, will you? Hurry up, will you, Tink?
I'm hurrying.
Playmate, come
Tink,
I try to tell you, Skip, that was little Dolly Dumpling.
Jolly friend. She couldn't have. It was a sunny.
I'm trying.
Before the nips catch on, hurry up, will you? Oh, no, stop it, will you?
Playmates? Jarry friends?
Shogeki Kaishi!
Shogeki Kaishi!
Cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends.
Hey, Skip, here comes the boat. Let's get out of here. Yeah.
Hey, what about the projector?
Leave it. Come on, Skipper. Wait a minute. I can't leave that kid behind. There goes a great little trooper, fellas.
Officers and men of Boat 73, the Admiral has asked me to commend you for your ingenuity in carrying out what was the most difficult assignment in a most unorthodox manner. However, the convoy did get through safely, and I'd like to give you all what you so richly deserve.
Oh?
However, there's a regulation against it. Therefore, you'll all get 2 weeks shore leave.
We're ready, sir.
I'll be right in, Carpenter. Where was I?
You just rewarded us for 2 weeks shore leave, sir. Now, will that be Australia or New Caledonia?
I didn't finish. And for tearing up my war films, you can take your 2 weeks leave at your base across the bay. And if I catch one of you scoundrels on my island in the interim, I'll have you boiled in low-octane fuel oil. That is all.
What's the matter with him?
Hey, Skipper, some new stuff must have come in on the convoy. Get a load of this. A Bob Hope and a Betty Grable.
A Bob Hope? Shh, wait. Okay, you scoundrels, evacuate.
Pardon me, sir, but regulations regarding the...
Almost impossible. But, Quint, we've got to try something.
Believe me, honey. The Japanese are more on your side than Binghamton.
Well, I got a chance anyway, Skip.
Oh, now, wait a minute now, Christy. Whoa, wait a minute, whoa. Oh, help!
What's going on, McHale? What are you doing here, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant Winter's just helping out, sir. My boy Christy here isn't feeling too well. How are you, boy? I think he got a kind of a pain in his stomach, sir. Yes, sir.
I just happened to be passing by and offered my assistance.
Yes.
Are you sure there's no hanky-panky going on here, McHale? I've had a report that one of your saltwater Romeos has been hanging around the nurses' quarters.
Oh, no. Hanky-panky with my men? With the nurses? Why, that's impossible, sir. I'm sure the thought never even entered their mind.
Let me see your tongue. Frankly, he doesn't look very sick to me.
Oh, well, take my word for it, Captain, he is. Why, if you'd heard him a couple of minutes ago, even you would agree he was out of his mind. Yes, sir.
I'll do what you can for him. If he gets any worse, put him in sick bay.
Yes, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye, Captain. Bye. That was close. Come on. Now, listen, you two. You behave yourselves, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you.
You mean you'll talk to the captain for
Are you still out of your mind? Of course I won't go to Binghamton. We'll just have to figure out something. Now, come on, Christy. Let's get going. Wonder what kind of medal you get for seeing that kind of action.
Anything yet, Skip?
I'm thinking.
Hey, Skip, I got it.
What?
Here, shoot me.
What?
In the leg. Look, then that way I can get shipped back to the States, and while I'm recuperating, Gloria and I can get married.
Throw that stuff, will you, mister? And secure what bird brains you do have. We gotta figure this thing out.
Yeah, but how? Everything's against us.
Well, we've broken rules and regulations before. There's a way to beat this one, too. Huh. Hey, that's it.
Huh?
The Padre.
The Padre?
Yeah, Father Nelson. He's a missionary. He used to try to save my soul every so often. He has a mission over on Quirky, about 100 miles from here. You know something? I could sneak you and Gloria over there tomorrow night, get you hitched, and have you back here by dawn.
Oh, Skip, could you? Would you? Why, we'll name our first kid after you.
What?
Well, that's after we have one.
Oh, couldn't this be beautiful? Wouldn't old Brass and Braids really bust a gusset for you? We'll do it, boy! Only it's got to be kept a secret, see? Nobody else can know, but nobody.
I can tell Gloria, can't I?
Well, of course you can, nitwit. But nobody else. Or that ball and chain you're after will wind up around your neck.
Oh, yes, sir. I won't tell a soul.
Good boy. All right, now, beat it, will you, kid? I got a course to chart. On the sea of matrimony.
Okay, Fuji, baby, deal 'em.
Yeah, from the top this time, huh?
Hey, Groob, how much to rent your iron?
Same as always. $1 for the iron, 50 cents for the cord.
Oh, come on, Groob. Now, look, this is urgent.
I'm losing money, and he says it's urgent. What's so urgent?
Oh, I've got to press my whites, that's all.
Uh-huh. Something's up I don't know about. Now, give or no iron.
Oh, please.
Give. Watch my hand, Fuji.
Now, look, I'm not supposed to say anything, but Gloria and I are going to get married tomorrow, but it's got to be kept quiet.
You're kidding.
No, honest. Yeah, the skipper's going to fix it. But please don't tell anybody, okay?
Of course not. Hey, you guys! It's hush-hush, but Christy here's getting hitched tomorrow. Now, look. How big a wedding party did you figure on having cater? There used to be a maitre d', you know. Now, look, the deluxe dinner is, say, $5 a man. Food? Go out and swipe some chicken somewhere, baby.
No, wait a minute. Look, it's just supposed to be me, Gloria, and the skipper, of course, but...
You mean we're not invited?
You're getting married without us?
Gentlemen, I'm crushed.
Well, gee, fellas, it's not that I don't want you
getting
there.
married if it wasn't for me. Who introduced you to Gloria?
Well, you did, but you had to. You were stuck with 2 days.
Who got your love notes? And who sold you those bracelets you gave Gloria?
Oh, boy, is the skipper gonna blow his stack.
Oh, Christy, you got nothing to worry about. It's just gonna be the immediate crew.
Yeah,
Fuji, baby, we got a menu to prepare. Willie!
Check. I'm brewing up a batch of the best champagne you ever tasted. Hey, what year should I make it?
Make it 1902. That's a pretty good year. And look, don't spare the bubbles. Happy?
Yeah.
See that the gentleman's wardrobe is neatly pressed and give him a good special job. He's a dear friend of mine.
Check.
And don't forget the wholesale rate.
Gotcha.
About the floral arrangements. At reasonable prices, of course. Surely you want a bridal bouquet, flowers for the table, boutonnieres for the gentlemen, corsages for the young ladies, right?
Hi, Skip.
Hi.
Say, do you have any idea what all the excitement's about?
Uh-huh.
All the preparations going on out there.
Who knows? It could be Gruber throwing one of his shindigs. It could be his June celebration of July 4th.
With a wedding cake?
It is to salute the June brides and... Did you say wedding cake?
Yeah. Real beauty, too. Boy, do you think
A wedding cake?
Yeah.
Fuji, what in blazes going on here?
Hey, what's a wedding cake for? For a wedding party. What else? It's not a bar mitzvah.
Wedding party? Who said anything about having a wedding party?
Don't yell at me, Skipper-san. I only work here. He's the caterer.
Gruber!
Hey, I don't understand. Who's getting married?
Who said there'd be a wedding party?
Well, Christy told me you were helping him get
You
married,
mean
so...
Christy's getting married? Hey, who's he getting married to?
And you decided to make a fast buck by turning in an catered affair, huh?
Oh, no, Skipper, this may be hard to believe, but I'm doing it at cost. I'll be lucky if I break even.
Gruber, I'm putting you on notice right now. There'll be no wedding party.
Oh, but Skipper...
Will somebody please tell me who Christy's getting married to?
Gloria Winters. Now, you listen to...
Gloria Winters. You mean Lieutenant Winters? She's getting married to an officer?
Yes. Now listen, the captain's orders and naval regulations specifically
Oh, come on, Charlie. We've been through all that. Now, we haven't gone by the book so far. There's no reason to do it now, is there?
Well, why don't we ever try?
Look, then why can't we have a wedding party? We'll keep it quiet, and it'll make the kids real happy.
And you richer.
Oh, come on, Skipper. We can't let Christy get married without having his crew buddies there. Well, it'd be like not letting a guy's family come to his own wedding.
Well, I guess you guys have been through too much together to be shut out now. Okay. But everything is to be at cost, understand? No profit. And you gotta keep it quiet. There'll only be Gloria and Christy and the immediate crew. And nobody else. You understand? Nobody else.
No, no, no. Absolutely not. We will not have any ushers at this wedding. Molly, you're Gloria's commanding officer, and so I agree that you could be the maid of honor. But we will positively not have any ushers.
But Quint, the only way I could get the boys in the supply room to make the wedding dress was to invite them.
Wedding dress?
Besides, who's gonna walk down the aisle with the bridesmaids?
What bridesmaids?
Well, Skipper, you said it was all right if I had my immediate crew, and, well, it's only fair that Gloria has hers.
After all, Quint, how many times does a girl get married?
Well, at the rate we're going, she won't even be married once if Binghamton finds out.
I just spotted a boat coming this way from Terratuba.
Oh, if it's Binghamton, we're dead.
What do we do? We could invite him to the wedding. It might make him feel wanted.
Lieutenant Harris is pulling in, Skipper.
Lieutenant Harris, you sure it isn't Binghamton?
Oh, positive, sir.
Boy, I've heard of weddings being nervous, but this is ridiculous.
Well, look, get rid of him. Tell him anything, but don't let him see anything.
Oh, don't worry, Skipper. He knows all about it.
Good. He what?
How did he find out?
Well, we had to invite him. The way the guest list has been growing, we needed another boat.
We're getting a regular wedding procession here. When do we rendezvous with the rest of the fleet?
Rest of the fleet? Hey, what a catered affair that would make at $5 a head.
Oh, to hear you.
Hi, Commander.
Hello, Harris.
I just wanted to find out where you want my boat to rendezvous with yours tonight, sir.
Well, why don't you pull it up behind the aircraft carriers and the battle wagons that I'm expecting? Oh, here. Here's where we're going. To a little island called Kuakai.
Kuakai 島に陸戦隊を上陸する。Kuakai.
There, that should do it.
Come on, Commander. Why can't Gloria model her own dress?
You know she only has a little time left to spend with, Christy, and you're the only other size 8 available. Now, straighten up.
Be happy when you look at that. Ain't she beautiful?
Gorgeous. A sight to behold.
Why, she has everything a man could ask for.
Yeah. Muscles, a beard, a chest full of hair.
Very funny. Go on, beat it, you guys.
Come on, Verge. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a dame like that who plays hard to get.
Come on, Tinker. Turn around and let me finish the back.
Guys wearing dresses.
How you like, Skipper-san?
Oh, well, take it easy with the icing, will you? Man, need another boat just to carry the cake. Ruby, you sure you don't have more people coming?
Oh, no, it's a closed affair now. Honest. 42 people, and that includes the bride and groom.
I'm glad you were able to squeeze them in. Wouldn't seem like a wedding without them now, would it?
You got nothing to worry about. From here on in, everything's a breeze. An easy breeze.
Commander McHale! Commander McHale! I just spotted Binghamton's boat coming, and this time it really is him.
Binghamton! Holy mackerel!
Binghamton's coming! Condition red!
Kate, knock it and go.
Condition red! The captain! The captain! Come on.
For heaven's sake! What's the matter with you? What do you want us to do? Out of here with those flowers! Come on!
I don't get it. How did Binghamton find out?
Are you kidding? You did everything to advertise this wedding, but a radio commercial. Get out of here! Tinker, you bird brain, get out of that dress, will you? Come on, will you move? Go on, back. You, Christy, for the love of Mike, will you wipe off that lipstick? Get Molly and Gloria out of here, quick! Hurry up! Come on!
What do you want me to do, Skipper-san?
Hightail it for the hills and then take that blasted cupcake with you. Hurry up! Come on, will you? Hi, Captain. Well, welcome aboard, sir. Well, welcome aboard.
Okay, McHale. Okay, what's going on?
What makes you think anything's going on, sir?
McHale, when I see that nothing is going on here, that's when I'm sure that something is going on here. Oh? Where is everybody?
The men are pretty busy, sir. They're checking their supply.
Keep out of this.
Would you care to step into my hut, sir?
Said the spider to the fly. Oh, no, McHale. If you want me in there, it's because you don't want me out here.
Oh?
So out here's where I intend to stay. In fact, I think I'll just do a little looking around.
But I'll die of suffocation.
Let's fight in the firing squad. Now, don't worry, honey. I'll leave it open for you to breathe through.
Somebody help me, I'm stuck.
You and your size 8. Why don't you get yourself a gun?
Quick, ladies and boys!
Oh, not you.
Never mind, now get me out of here.
Oh, too late.
McHale, somehow you always manage to clear the decks just in time.
Oh.
What in the blue Pacific is going on in here? What are they doing with these dresses?
Well, you see, sir, they're preparing a show that the Special Service Officer is putting on. Yes, sir.
Special Service Officer?
Yes, sir. Ensign Parker. He's our Special Service Officer, and he's a whiz at this stuff, sir. Why, a regular Ziegfeld. Isn't that right, mister?
I am. I am, yes. Oh, they all call me Ziggy. All right, now, girls, or guys, now let's suit up and show the captain what we've all learned.
Now, let's go, Ziggy.
1, 2, 3, and.
Cut it out.
Keep your heads high.
I said cut it out.
He said cut it out.
Oh, shut up.
Well, it seems that the captain can't stay for the whole rehearsal, man. Captain, would you like to come down to mess hut and have a nice spot of coffee, sir?
I don't want any coffee. Take your hands off me.
Oh.
Whose bunk is this?
It's mine, sir.
Well, keep your sea bag under your bunk, sailor. Somebody's liable to trip on it this way.
Oh!
What was that?
Oh, well, that was me, sir. I still have that pain in my stomach, sir.
You still got that pain? I'll see Lieutenant Winters about it. She'll give you something for it. Oh, McHale.
Yes, sir.
I almost forgot why I came over here. There's been so much confusion.
Yes, sir.
I have a little invitation for you.
Oh?
I'm planning some exercises for tonight for the entire PT squadron.
Huh?
That may still bother you.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight. That is, if you don't have any other plans,
Commander.
Commander.
No, sir. No, sir. We're entirely at your disposal. Yes, sir.
That's very nice of you, McHale. I appreciate that. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. They need all the rehearsal they can get.
Yes, sir. Rehearsal.
That's settled then, is it, McHale? I'll see you in the Rockettes at 2100 hours.
2100, yes, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Bye. Bye.
Skipper, does that mean the wedding's off?
As off as it can get, Christy. I'm sorry, but, well, we almost made it.
Hey, let me out of here.
Holy smokes, we forgot the girls. Come on, Molly. There you are.
Why, that. Kicking a woman when she's down, too.
Here, honey. All right, put your feet down. Honey, we can't get married.
Oh, Chris. Hold back the ocean, girl. We're not giving up the ship that fast.
Yeah, I'm afraid we're licked this time, Molly.
Not yet, we aren't. I think I've got an idea that can put old Binghamton on the rocks.
Honey, you get the captain out of the way and say, help me, I'll kiss you.
Well, that's all right for openers. And the boats, boys. I gotta get back to my battle station.
Come on.
I don't understand this. Why all of a sudden do I have to have a checkup?
Orders, Captain. Comfleet just sent down a request for immediate medical reports on all commanding officers.
Oh, it's 103, sir.
103? That's ridiculous. I don't have any fever.
Undoubtedly due to fatigue. Mental stress.
Undoubtedly.
But I feel fine.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid you're going to have to stay in the hospital for tonight, or I tell the Admiral.
I planned some exercises for tonight.
You're not exercising tonight. You're resting. You'll just have to cancel your plans. Now, I'll give you a little something that'll help you sleep, and the medical officer can give you a thorough exam in the morning.
I don't want that. Couldn't I just send my old x-rays over or something?
The Admiral wouldn't like that. Now, be a good captain and lie down and turn over.
I could just scream.
By golly, Molly, you really did it, honey. You really did it.
Are you sure the captain's out, Commander?
When I left, he was sleeping like a baby. Well, Quint, how about paying me off?
Well, later, Monty, later. Company's watching.
I sure hope the Padre will agree to marry us.
Honey, don't worry. We're on our way. Nothing can stop us now.
アメリカン兵がやってきました。こんな荷物を早く詰め。
How are you, Padre? Good to see you.
Thank heaven. I don't use that word loosely. It's a blessing to see you. If you hadn't shown up, those Japanese would have found us sooner or later.
Japanese here? Where, Padre?
Oh, they've gone now. Your boat's frightened them off.
Oh, good.
How many of you are there?
Well, including the bride and groom, about 40.
Bride and groom? Funny. For a minute, I thought you said something about a bride and groom.
Well, I did, Padre. You see, we kind of combined a landing party with a wedding party. Almost like killing two birds with one stone, huh?
I don't understand.
Well, come on along and I'll explain it to you.
And with the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Now, cut it out, you guys!
Stick with the Japs. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go.
McHale.
Are you still up, Captain?
Yes, I'm up. I told that boy should do something about that pain.
Well, it's being taken care of, sir, yes.
The lieutenant just woke me. It's a signal from Comfleet about what happened at Kuakai.
Oh? Well, what happened at Kuakai?
You know darn well what happened at Kuakai. Admiral sent me a commendation.
Commendation, sir?
That's right. Nice work, McHale.
Thank you, sir.
There's only one thing puzzles me. How did you know they were Japanese way out there?
Japanese. Well, you know me, sir. I can smell rice 100 miles away. Yes, sir.
You've got some in your hair.
They were eating when we jumped them. Yes, sir. Yes. Well, now you go ahead and get a good night's rest, sir.
Yes, I need it. I don't understand. My health has just gone to pieces all of a sudden.
Yes. Nighty-night, Captain.
Nighty-night.
Night. Nighty-night, sir.
Well, it isn't Niagara Falls, but a honeymoon's a honeymoon. Well, quit. No company now.
It's a very serious breach of security. And we... Of course, on the other hand, if you say he's a gentleman...
Chuck, fellas, I want you to meet Pali Urulu. He's a very important chief and #1 witch doctor in these parts.
Well, pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Chief. I'm pretty important.
Well, Urulu, what are you doing down from the hills? Is there anything we can do for you?
When you take island from Japan, man, you cannon boats kill all my coconut trees. Now you pay.
Hold it down, fellas. Well, how much damage did happen to your trees, Chief?
$100,000 you give me.
Well, how did you decide at $100,000?
That figure nice and round like coconut I lose.
Excuse me just a minute, Chief. Come here, fellas, come here. Excuse me, Chief.
I don't know what to do. He's a very important man in more ways than one. I just can't tell him to get up and shove off.
Well, why don't you do it according to regulations? I mean, go through channels. Endorse him on up to the next highest authority.
To Binghamton? Why, he'd blow his top.
100,000. Why, that's the most unheard of bit of gold that I've ever heard of.
Our pre-invasion bombardment did knock down a mess of coconut trees, sir.
This whole mosquito trap of an island isn't worth $100,000. McHale, who is this creature? Is this some gold brick salesman that you've teamed up with to defraud the government?
Wait a minute, sir. This is Urulu, a very influential man.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's just some backwoods extortionist trying to work his way up into the big time.
He's also a very famous witch doctor, sir.
I don't care if he's a neurosurgeon. You'll pull anything like this again, and I'll throw you in the brig.
You not give me money?
Actually, sir, the man is within his rights, according to regulations. That's paragraph
Be quiet. Nobody likes a smart ensign.
I'm just trying to point out.
You can point out the door to this walking totem pole. That's what you can point out.
You not give me money?
You're lucky I don't give you 30 days. Now get out of here before your hat starts shedding on my floor. I don't care who your law firm is. Get out of here.
La manu malo malo tiki kanakai.
McHale, what was that all about? What?
Well, that, sir, was the Malo curse.
What?
Sir, he just put a curse on you.
That's the funniest thing you ever heard of, McHale.
Now, Captain, I'm not saying I put anything on his curse business, sir, but well, I've seen Urulu in action before the war. There was a rival chief one time claimed that he was a phony, and the last time I saw that chief, he was 4 feet tall and still shrinking, sir.
Oh, McHale, I've always known that you weren't very smart. But to think that you believe in witch doctors...
Well, now, I don't say I believe, sir, but with Urulu, well, it wouldn't hurt anything to call him back and slip him a few bucks.
I'm running a naval base here, not a small claims court. Now get out of here, I'm busy. And send Lieutenant Carpenter in.
Anything you say, sir.
Since when? Molly. Icky. Hey!
Yes, sir?
Oh, Lieutenant, did McHale tell you?
Tell me what, sir?
That big savage that just left here, he put a curse on me.
Oh? Well, maybe he's a Japanese secret weapon, sir.
That's very good, Lieutenant.
I thought so too, sir. Thank you.
Well, shall we just go along and inspect that new dock now?
It's a shame, sir.
All right, Lieutenant, all right, let's go.
Where's the captain? This certainly is not your day.
When I want your comments, Lieutenant, I'll ask for them.
Here we go. Watch. Up.
Ah, that's easy.
Easy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, Fooge. How come you're holding out on us? Where'd you get that pigeon?
Pigeon?
Yeah. How about that?
Hey, you guys! Pronto! Hey, Tinker! It's a pip. I gotta tell you what happened.
Hey, Skip, you know that curse Rulu put on Captain Binghamton?
Yeah? It's starting to work like gangbusters. Tell him, Tink.
Well, Binghamton was inspecting the new dock, and he worked kaplunk right into the drain.
Anybody can fall off a dock that doesn't have a guardrail.
Oh, this dock has a guardrail. Binghamton went through it, right on his...
Are you sure?
I saw it with my own gleeful eyes.
Now, that's ridiculous. Taking a few unfortunate accidents and trying to link them to that silly native superstition.
Yeah, well, if I were you, I wouldn't make any fun of Varulu's curse. Not while he's around. I don't know what I'd do with a 3-foot ensign, buddy.
Hey, Skip, don't tell me you believe in that native mumbo-jumbo.
Are you kidding? Do I look superstitious? Yes!
Hey, speaking of mumbo-jumbo, the great Gruber, master of the Legend of Maine, will now perform his most fabulous feat of all time.
Come on,
Will you?
I shall change this tiny seed into a full-grown mango tree right before your very eyes.
Oh, this full-grown mango tree.
Full-grown.
Go ahead.
Nice little seed. Place it and sand a little dirt over it. Put a cloth over it, a few magic words, abracadabra, mangoes up.
Maybe you need a little water.
That's it, Skip. I should have used water.
Come on.
Good morning.
Are you all right? Sir?
All right. It's that stupid stuff. It's all right.
I'll have it fixed immediately,
Take
sir.
your hands off me.
Sorry?
What's the matter with you?
Captain, look!
Well, did you ever see an engine overheat before?
Oh, yes, sir. But I haven't started the motor yet.
I suppose you think that those incidents out there were caused by that so-called curse? Well, let me tell you, mister, anytime some half-naked savage can frighten 40-knot Binghamton.
Well, the thought never entered my mind, sir.
And I suppose that you think that I should file Yarulu's damage claims against the government.
Oh, no, sir. I don't think Washington would like it, sir.
They'd hate it. They'd hate me. They'd think that I don't know how to run my base. You give me a straight answer now, mister. Do you put any credence in this silly curse business?
There is no such thing as a curse, sir.
Good man. There is absolutely, positively no such thing as a curse. Well, don't just stand there, Carpenter. Get me Form 35370A. Civilian damage claims against the Navy.
Ahoy there on the 73! There's good news tonight. Gather round one and all.
Oh, what happened? Did Binghamton fall on his fantail again?
This is important news. Skipper, I got it direct from my Washington contact. They're sending an admiral out with authority to relieve Captain Binghamton. Are you
sure, Gruber?
Has my underground network ever been wrong? Yes, sir. Chicken Binghamton is a dead duck.
Wait a minute, man. There's no way to talk about our commanding officer.
You mean ex-commanding officer. All he has to do is goof off in front of Admiral Hawkins and... Who? Admiral Hawkins. That's the name of the guy they're sending out from Washington.
You don't mean Horrible Hawkins?
Nah, name's Homer.
That's the one. Horrible Hawkins. Oh, fine.
What's wrong, Skipper?
Oh, listen. Horrible Hawkins is not only 10 times as chicken as Binghamton, and 100 times smarter. If he takes over, fellas, forget it. We're back in the Navy.
Wait a minute, man. Just because Hawkins runs a taut ship doesn't mean it can't be a happy ship. Besides, there's nothing taughtier than a half ship. Happy. Pretty miserable. What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. It's gonna kill you guys as much as it does me. But we're in a trap. If we don't want horrible Hawkins, we'll have to help Binghamton.
What can we do, Skip? How can we get that curse off him?
Now, how many times do I have to tell you guys there's no such thing as a curse?
But what made him fall off? I don't know. I said a lot of curses in my life.
I'm sorry, Glue. Haul it, you eight balls.
Look, when I want a paint job, I'll ask for one.
Wait a minute. That's it. Right.
That's what?
Urulu put the hex on Binghamton, right?
Yeah.
Well, if we came up with a witch doctor, a better one than Urulu, we could convince Binghamton that the new one could take off the curse.
Great, great. Where do we find another witch doctor?
Now, wait a minute, Skipper.
You can do it, Groom.
But I don't look anything like a witch doctor.
You look as much like a witch doctor as you do a sailor.
Hey, Skip, Captain Binghamton wouldn't fall for anything like this.
In his present frame of mind, he'd fall for anything. It's a cinch, Groob. All you gotta do is a couple of magic tricks, some mumbo-jumbo, and a little paint.
And we got the paint!
Then it's all set. I hereby christen you Guruliaba, chief head shrinker of the Kandulu tribe.
I can do it! I can do it!
McHale, I don't have time to waste on your nonsense.
Oh, I wouldn't want to waste your time, sir. What's those rocks, sir? Well, but still, I don't think it pays to take chances, sir. Naturally, it's ridiculous to think that you've been cursed.
Naturally, sir.
Of course, I'll have you know that not a thing has happened to me all day.
Well, good for you, sir.
Oh, shut up.
But still, it doesn't pay to take chances, sir. I've gone out and located the head witch doctor of the Kandulu tribe. He's a very important man. And he hates Urulu, sir.
So?
So he said he'd be delighted to take Urulu's curse off of you, sir.
Well, that is the curse you don't have on you, sir.
Oh, no, McHale. You're not going to rope me in any more of your voodoo nonsense. I'm a scientific, rational man, and this is the 20th century.
Yes, sir. Well, after you, sir.
Oh, no. After you, McHale.
Yes, sir.
After you, Parker.
Oh, well, sir, you outrank me. But
After you, I know who outranks who.
Yes, sir.
Dale, take me to your witch doctor.
I don't have too much rouge on, do I?
Oh, no, you're just beautiful. You remind me of a blind date I had once.
Hey, come on, you guys. We better finish up. The Captain Skip will be here any minute.
Well, this is it, sir. The sacred place. The Kandulus think that the world was created right here. Boy, think of that.
Sacred place, the Kandulus. This is absurd. I could just scream.
What you? It's all right, sir. It's all right. Now, Urulu's curse was big medicine. But Guruliaba assures us that, well, it'll take even bigger medicine to take the curse off you, sir. Huh?
Nabanani Wanikolo. Anakoloa.
McHale, what did he say?
Well, sir, he says that this is a very serious case, sir, and that your Kaloa Naba is very Nabunanawana.
He did?
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir. Achoo! Achoo! Take a hula grabber!
He's trying to asphyxiate me.
No, sir, it's some Hano powder. It's kind of like a native penicillin.
Yeah. McHale, get this vulture off of my head.
What you? On that chakutu.
You see, he's transferring Arulu's curse to the chicken, sir.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Huh? Fundu manikai.
Fundu manik.
Hell, I must have been out of my mind to let you talk me into coming here.
Oh, no, sir. Now, don't worry, sir. I guarantee you that Gruliaba will get rid of the curse and fast.
I'm Admiral Hawkins. Where's your commanding officer and who are you?
Lieutenant Comrades at your service, sir. Captain Binghamton left with Commander McHale, sir.
Now, where to?
McHale's Island, sir.
A mere lieutenant commander and he has his own island? Things are a worse mess in this base than I expected. All right, come on, let's find this so-called captain of yours.
Yes, sir.
What all this?
Well, hello, Rulu. Nice of you to drop by. Do you know Gruliaba here?
McHale, what is going on? What's your Rulu doing here?
Well, I don't know, sir, but don't worry. Gruliaba will protect you. Yes, sir.
What happened? Him flip wig, McHale? And who he?
This is Gruliaba, great witch doctor, just like you, Rulu. Show him some of your magic tricks. Go ahead, Gruliaba.
Would somebody please tell me what's going on here?
It's kind of... well, sir, as a matter of speaking, it's the battle of the two great witch doctors. They're kind of fighting for your soul, sir.
Come on, Juliaba. Come on.
Excuse me. What are you going to do now?
The mango tree trick.
But you can't. If you blow that, you blow everything.
What him do?
If the spirits are willing, Gruliaba will show what you're going to do, Gruliaba. Mangoes
Thank you. Likewise.
How about that, huh?
Very good. You teach me, I pay.
No, Rulu. He couldn't do that. But we could make a bargain. You take the curse off Captain Binghamton, and the great Gruliaba here will teach you the trick for free.
Drive hard bargain.
Well...
Okay, no more malo curse.
You're kidding.
How about that, sir?
I don't believe this. It's all a nightmare.
Well, the nightmare's over, sir. And I'll prove it to you. Hani Kanima, get a chair, any chair. And now, you just wait and see, sir, just what we...
Tin Hut!
What in the name of the Great White Fleet is going on here?
Admiral Hawkins, sir. How nice, sir. Whatever brings you here, sir.
You're gonna find out soon enough, McHale.
Oh?
So who's this? The Birdman at Taratuba? Where's Binghamton?
Right here. Here's Captain Birdington. Captain, the Admiral's here. Who? The Admiral.
Admiral. Welcome aboard, Admiral.
Welcome aboard!
Well, sir, you came at a very exciting moment, sir. Captain Binghamton was just concluding a treaty with the local natives, yes, sir. And you know how quaint their ceremonial costumes are, yes, sir.
You listen to me. Captain, this is for your own information. I came all the way out here to relieve you of your command, if I decided it was necessary. And you have just about made my decision for me.
Relieve me of my command? Oh, My career. My promotion. Hey, look, everybody, I'm sitting down and the chair hasn't broken. I'm sitting down.
All right! On your feet, you naval reservist. I'll tell you when you can sit down. Now you listen to me, every one of you. I don't know exactly what's going on around here, and I got news for you. I am certainly going to find out, you hear?
Yes, sir.
Who him with big mouth?
This is a very important man, Arulu. He's Binghamton's big boss. From Washington. Where all the money is.
$100,000 you give me.
I'll give you 90 days in the coldest brig in the Navy. You pot-bellied aboriginal sea lawyer, you.
Insult, McHale?
Oh, insult, Chief. Hold it, Chief. Step back there now. Don't let any splash on. What's
Well, what did all that mean?
Well, sir, he just put a curse on you.
Oh, so you put a... He put a curse on...
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Oh, now that does it. That really does... Oh, Binghamton. You're not only running the most inefficient base in the entire Pacific, but you got a crew here living in the Dark Ages. What a report I'm going to send to Washington on this one. A curse on the United States Navy in the middle of the 20th century.
Not bad, huh? Well, Chuck, for better or for worse, we got the captain back.
Boy, you sure handled it brilliantly, too, Skip. Convincing Hawkins that Binghamton handled the situation the only way possible.
Well, Hawkins falling through that chair didn't hurt anything either.
Skipper, we got trouble.
What now?
You know the trick Gruber promised to teach Arulu for getting the curse off Hawkins?
Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on.
Una, mula mula, talu.
You make fun of me, Gruber.
Oh, no, Chief. Just give me a few more seconds. I'll have it full of goldfish for you. I promise.
Better make it good, Gruber. I can't use a 4-foot torpedo man either.
I'm trying, Skipper. I'm trying. Alakazam, hey, nanny, and a hot-cha-cha. Full to the top with little goldfish.
You big fake. Urulu mad. La la.
No, don't, Chief. No, don't.
He's trying.
Yeah.
One more chance, Chief. Go ahead. Come on. Sweet little fishes in the itty-bitty pool. Alakazam, abracadabra. Hey, they're in there.
La la manu.
Well, when we got your SOS, we were right in the middle of our weekly luau. Come on, Sonny. Join the festivities. Tulara, put on another plate, honey. Come on. Chuck, get her underway, buddy. Sit down there, Sonny.
Boy, air sea rescue at Midway was never like this.
This time you've gone too far.
Well, what's the beef, Captain? I hear the Air Corps even sent you a commendation for delivering their flyboy.
Never mind. I had a devil of a time with his CO. Go and explain that grass skirt his man was wearing. Hangover, oh.
Yeah, how about that? That kid really hung one on, huh?
Cut it out.
Yes, sir. It was strictly first aid, sir. We ran out of smelling salts.
Try and snow me, McHale. Now, if I ever again catch you turning Navy property into a Mississippi riverboat, I'll go straight to the Admiral.
Oh, well, Captain, after all the action the men have been in, they need something to...
Negative. Not accepted, McHale. Now, you remember what I told you. Any more of your stunts, and I will personally see to it that you're transferred to an Arctic Circle patrol on an ice cutter with a faulty heater.
Lieutenant Carpenter is here, sir.
Send him in. All right, McHale, that's all. But remember what I said, no more of these seagoing luau's of yours.
Anything you say, Captain. Aloha. Hiya, copy.
Carpenter, we're pushing the enemy back here. We're pushing them off here. We're pushing them here. Pretty soon we're going to be off this map altogether.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll be out of these islands of his, and McHale won't be indispensable anymore. Aloha. Well, let's turn to more pleasant matters. Carpenter, are all the necessary preparations being made?
Oh, yes, sir. I've given tomorrow night #1 priority, sir. It will be dinner for 6. Is that right, sir?
Correct. There'll be myself, Admiral Reynolds, General Lawrence, and, of course, our 3 lovely dinner guests. Oh, seat the tall one in the middle next to the Admiral.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be most appreciative, sir.
I'm sure he will. And appreciative admirals have many ways of showing their appreciation.
Oh, boy, look at that.
All
right. There'll be no rude remarks. Now, come on.
Skip, could I have another look?
Well, just don't strip your gears.
I'm reserving the shower for tonight.
I hear those girls are excellent singers.
That artillery, they don't even have to hum.
You men sure got more to fight for than us.
Well, don't get yourselves all worked up, fellas, because these dolls are marked look, but don't touch.
Skip, you trying to tell me that I can't get a date with one of those pigeons?
Well, you might, Virgil, honey, when the Japanese Dodgers play in Yankee Stadium. Funny. So just relax, my love-starved valiants, because the fluff is all wrapped up. After the show, Binghamton has them locked in for a fancy dinner with the brass.
Oh, Boondock, did you write no letter to Nuggets?
Got it. Grover, hold it. Hold it. If you get any ideas, forget them.
Ideas? Man, this is cataclysmic. Shakespeare will revolve. Edison will oscillate.
Come on, Bruce.
Spill it. A bag of pearls, a Mona Lisa, and he says spill it.
Fill the pearls.
Okay. Now, I ask you all, which would any red-blooded American girl prefer? Dinner with some barnacled fogies?
No.
Right. Or the most fabulous luau of all times, catered by those gourmetical experts of feasting and fun, McHale's men.
Now, look, don't get all your hopes all worked up, fellas. Believe me, you're fighting a dead barracuda here.
At least have your permission to try, Skipper?
Well, it's up to you guys. After all, that's what we're fighting for. Democracy.
I thought it was Dame.
Now, Belle, you haven't been paying attention in orientation class. We discussed democracy last Wednesday.
Come on, girl, give. Let's hear it. Tell you what we're going to do. As soon as it gets dark, we all head for the main warehouse. Fuge, you got to stay. You can't come. You're at the helm, kid.
Three cases of peaches, 3 pineapples, 2 apple juice, 4 anchovies, 2 soy sauce, and 2 cases of shrimp.
The Admiral shrimp. That's enough, Carpenter. I don't want to hear any more.
And not a clue, sir. It just disappeared.
I don't need any clues. I can smell McHale.
Oh, but sir, aren't you presuming?
Yes, but my stomach, which is very reliable, is not. It sings out, McHale. Oh, this is the end. This is the absolute positive Saturday end. Get him for me. Get him in here. Get him on a board if necessary, but get him.
Aye, sir.
And get out the books on court-martial. Get out the books on treason. Get out the books on everything.
Good day, sir.
Good? Where? This day's the worst. This is the blackest. The rankest.
Oh?
McHale, I don't even know how to say this.
Say what, sir?
Where's the merchandise?
Merchandise?
That's right. My special supplies that I've been accumulating for my little dinner party. Maybe you've heard. I've invited Admiral Reynolds and several other guests for dinner. And I would really appreciate it if you would return my goodies.
Captain, there must be some mistake.
All right, McHale, that does it. That does it. I'll make this short and sweet. You are finished. You're kaput. And not even the Admiral would try and save you now. You and your bandits went and stole his shrimp cocktail.
Well, believe me, Captain, I don't know what you're talking about. And even if by chance my men did happen to borrow a few items...
Borrow? All right, McHale, you and your hooligans are confined to your base until further orders.
Confinement?
And arrest.
Oh, but Captain, I know my men have been looking forward to seeing a big show tonight.
Oh, my heart is broken. I hope the poor things don't break out in hives. All right, McHale. Now, I am personally going to escort you back to your base with a couple of Marine guards, and we are going to pick up the booty.
Willie, we're fading. Need more vanilla.
Vanilla? No, this is supposed to be rum. Gotta get it darker. Tinker, go get some soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Go for that soy sauce. We blow up, maybe yes?
Keep your fingers out of that stuff. You blow up, maybe yes. How's the suckling pig doing?
Last time I looked, he in the pink.
And a boy.
I go check.
Do that.
Here I am, your friendly neighborhood rim runner.
That has the same effect on those damsels. Wowee!
All right, you men, what was that explosion? What's going on here?
Oh, this, sir? Willie is just brewing up some tea. After all, no luau will be complete without tea. Get hold of a bad leaf?
That's some sort of alcoholic beverage. Now, you men got to remember, this is a naval installation, and there shouldn't be any alcoholic beverages. Blast coming. Looks like the captain's gig.
Holy cow, it's Captain Binghamton. Hey, get out of here, Fuji. Hurry up, it's Binghamton.
What's that? What?
Well, I'm not going to say as you were, because even a blind man can see that you've been up to some mischief. Marine, you've got the checklist. Search the grounds.
Gruber, why don't you go along with him and show him
no, you don't. I'm not going to have any hanky-panky. You men take loot, and that's an order. McHale, have your radio man get Carpenter. You go with him. All right, you highwaymen. I'm not going to ask who's the cause of all the trouble. Because there's no such thing as a rotten apple in this barrel. The whole barrel is rotten.
Now, wait a minute, Captain. You're making a lot of accusations here.
What trouble is that you're referring to, sir?
You know darn well what trouble. Put your shirt on. What? You men raided my warehouse last night, and I'm not budging from here till I recover every last morsel.
Oh, beg pardon, sir, but we never even left our base last night. We had our monthly Parcheesi tournament.
Yeah, that's right, sir. Yes, the men have just flipped over Parcheesi.
These bandits playing Parcheesi?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really? The next thing you'll be telling me is the Little Red Riding Hood bit the wolf.
Captain, sir, I think I found one of the stolen items.
My soy sauce Parcheesi tournament,
Found this stashed in the bushes, sir.
Greetings, Tyler sisters. So that's what's behind all this, is it? You bandits are gonna hijack my dinner guests, those three lovely, sweet, innocent young girls. Well, let me tell you this. I'm gonna see to it personally that each and every one of you men...
Sir.
What do you want? I'm talking.
I'm sorry, sir, but we just received a signal from Comfleet that the plane bringing the Tyler sisters here has been forced down. Engine trouble.
Are they in the water?
No, sir, they were able to put down on a small island. It seems to be uncharted, sir, but here's their position. They were able to radio it just before the radio conked out.
Oh, those poor girls.
Captain, we'll be ready to pull out in 60 seconds. second, sir.
Oh, no, you don't, McHale. You're on restriction. And besides, I wouldn't send these yo-yos of yours out after a lobster pot, let alone 3 girls.
Sir, I'm afraid you'll have to.
Who says I'll have to? Who?
The Admiral, sir. He specifically designated McHale.
Yes, sir, Captain. Anytime, sir.
McHale, I'd rather turn in my sword than give this order.
Well, sir, as the gamblers used to say, the wheel is crooked, but it's the only wheel in town.
Is that what the gamblers say?
Yes, sir.
All right, McHale, you go get these girls, but let me tell you this. If one of your men so much as lays a finger on these ladies, I'll have you all in irons.
Yes, sir. You heard the man. Now let's get rolling. Bye-bye, Captain.
Well, there she is, Chuck. Moribunda.
Boy, think of those poor defenseless girls stranded on that island.
Hey!
Spot anything, Skipper?
Anything? Boy, that's everything. Bingo!
You got them all steamed up. I think one of them smiled at me.
Now you're island happy she's looking at me.
Oh, boy, I got mine.
Which one?
The one with the mole. Hey, come on.
All right, come on, you bird dogs. We're going in. Battle stations. I said battle station! All right, let's take the beach here.
Hello, ladies. McHale's Friendly Cab Company. At your service.
Are you girls okay?
Oh, we're fine. We're just so hungry.
They're hungry. Hey, Lieutenant Foster, what took you so long to get here?
What do you think? We had to pick up the olives for the martinis.
Good afternoon, ladies, and welcome to the South Pacific. I'm Virgil Edwards.
Hi, gals. I'm McHale, the skipper, and this is my executive officer, Ensign Parker.
How are you, Skipper, Ensign? I'm Rita Tyler, and these are my 2 sisters, Peggy and Lil.
Oh, hi. How are you? Wait a minute. Spiders? Huh, where's your manners?
Are we glad to see you?
Oh.
How can we ever thank you, boys?
Oh, well, we'll think of something.
You bet.
All right, now, men, if you'll help the ladies aboard, we'll be shoving off.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's go get our stuff.
Oh, gee, Skip, how about a little cooperation?
A little one like me, I could see you with my own eyes.
Skipper, as soon as we get back, they're going to put us on restriction.
Beg pardon, Skipper, but I think there's something you ought to know about.
Oh?
We have engine trouble. Haven't we, Tink?
Oh?
Yeah. Pop the gasket.
You or the engine?
Engine, Skip.
Well, you go ahead and fix it, but don't take all day.
I'm gonna fix the engine.
I don't understand. Those engines were working perfectly a minute ago.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes, you know. The fortunes of war.
Boy, and Binghamton is expecting us right back. How about I go help? Oh, Moss, you better radio back to the base and tell them we'll be a little delayed.
Well, that's quick thinking there, Chuck. Yes, sir. Not good, but quick.
The funny thing, Skip, the radio's on the blink, too.
We've never been in a spot like this before. It looks bad.
Yeah, real bad.
Yes, sir. Well, like all good sailors, I guess we'll just have to make the best of it, won't we, men?
Well, here we are.
Well, I got some bad news for you, ladies. Our engine and our radio went on the blink, and so we're going to be stuck around here for a while.
But don't let that worry you, girls, because we're going to take very, very good care of you, aren't we?
Gives us a good chance to get acquainted. Man, it sure is hot on this island.
All right. Now, just hold it. Now, you don't really think we're going to fall for that bit.
Oh?
How corny can you get?
Oh, what corny bit were you ladies referring to?
Our engine's out, and we're going to be stuck here for a while.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's the 4th time that's happened to us on this trip already.
What's wrong with all these engines out here anyway?
Well, you know how it is. War surplus.
You fellas all have the same thing on your mind, and it's definitely not war.
Oh?
Oh, so you can just forget it. And you better get that waterlogged jalopy of yours fixed. And fast. Come on, girls. I'm not going on any grunion hunt with you, and that's final. It's Miss Tyler to you.
Hi, I believe this is our dance, fair lady.
Lost, will you?
Please, you happen to be talking to the Harvest Moon Ball runner-up 1939 Bensonhurst Division.
Forget it. My feet hurt, and this thing will give me a headache.
It's really a lovely island, Moribunda. Once you get to know it, why, it has some of the finest coral in the entire South Pacific.
Commander McHale, as far as I'm concerned, this island is nothing but a bug-infested snake pit.
Oh?
So will you please stop bothering me and fix the motor?
My men are working on it right now. Willie! Bring the beer. I think the gals are getting thirsty.
Well, here we go, Skip.
Yeah, and I brought the pretzels and potato chips.
Beer, pretzels, and potato chips. And the Admiral promised us a banquet. Yes, with shrimp cocktail.
Well, now, just don't you worry, because we're going to have some good, cool, refreshing beer.
Oh, Skip, you ruined the pretzels.
Skipper, you never believe this, but
Hey, you. What are you fellas doing about that stupid engine?
Not so good, dear. You see, the AC generator crossed the wire with the DC generator. And then the oscillator shortened the gronosteel, so I had to go in and famous the cross and... Well, that's how those things happen.
What's a gronosteel?
A gronosteel? Well,
Sir? Oh, a gronosteel. Well, a gronosteel, he framed the, well, that's how those things happen.
Listen, McHale, don't you double-talk us. Now, if you don't have that engine fixed, I'm going to scream so loud Admiral Nimitz is going to hear me back at Pearl Harbor. Girls, let's go.
Come on, girls, let's go.
What's with them? I just come up for a little smooching.
Smooch yourself right back to that boat and get that engine started.
But Skip...
Come on, you heard me. We're going to get these gals back to Binghamton. He deserves them. Well...
I must be losing my mind. McHale and his pirates out there with 3 beautiful girls. What am I running here?
They could be in trouble, sir.
Trouble? That's the kind of trouble McHale is looking for. The Admiral is due here in exactly... Carpenter, I must be slipping.
What do you mean, sir?
This is my big chance. If McHale has kidnapped those 3 girls, as I suspect, and I can catch him at it, not even the Admiral would try and save him then. And I'd be rid of that reprobate forever. Carpenter, get me an airplane.
Yes, sir.
And a net. Let's go.
According to the fix we got, this should be the island, sir.
Well, it's obvious that they're not here now. But they were. Look at the beer can. 2, 3, 4. Oh, heavens only knows what they've done to those poor girls. We better search the rest of the island before it's too late.
But, Captain, it's getting so dark
Never mind. How can I go back and face the Admiral with just these?
Thank you, Miss Tyler. It's a real pleasure.
It was our privilege, Admiral. I must say the whole day has been quite an experience.
Admiral Reynolds. Welcome to Terra Tupa, sir. Welcome, sir.
Captain, where have you been?
Just flying around the island, sir. Just flying around.
Well, it's too bad. You missed a good show.
Well.
Why, your man McHale here saved the day. He brought the girls here safe and sound.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Admiral, I have an excellent dinner party arranged, including shrimp cocktails. So if you and your guests like, we can...
If you don't mind, Captain. My sisters and I have had a very tiring day, and we'd just like to get right back to New Caledonia.
Well, needless to say, we'll be very disappointed. However, if this is what you desire, I'll have my personal plane fly you down. Harkness?
Yes, sir.
Alert the crew and have them ready for takeoff immediately.
Sir?
Yes, Harkness, what is it?
I'm sorry to say, sir, but the number 2 motor has been idling rough. The crew has broken it down for a complete overhaul. We won't be ready to take off for quite some time.
Oh, no!
Yes, sir. Begging your pardon, sir, it won't work.
What won't work? Oh, nothing at all, sir. I'd like to have your permission to leave, sir, if I may, and have fun, sir. Excuse me? Oh, good night, ladies. Good night. It's been a real pleasure.
Hey, you guys, get a look at this! Another show is coming here next week. Roberta and the Raw Girl. Hey, look at her, look at her. She must be the percussionist.
Oh, I don't care if she can play or not. I like her arrangement.
We make beautiful music together.
All right, music lovers. Just a moment. Come here. Do you want some real He-Man, red-blooded excitement? Yeah! Let's choose some sides for volleyball. Virgil, Sonny, welcome to